for Jan Blachowicz versus Aleksandar Rakić. By the way, we had somebody comment very aggressively that
Very
we're
aggressively.
gonna see what's gonna be coming with the Rakić, Aleksandar
Yeah.
Rakić,
Yeah.
and
Everyone's sleeping on Rakic.
everybody's sleeping on Rakić. And it's pretty funny that he said everybody's sleeping on Rakić because the last Rakić fight almost put me to sleep. So it's kind of like, hey, is that like a pun on words, But no, I think he was
Yeah.
just being serious. He
He was
sounded very
serious.
serious. Yes.
Also, shout out HLB Comer. Thank you for saying that we both look very beautiful today. And thank you for shouting out the 700 subscribers. I think we're at like 749
My
as of
guy.
recording. It's
My
growing.
guy.
We're growing.
It's growing. I want to say a week ago, 2 weeks ago, we are like trying to get to 400.
I think we started this month at like 350.
So
Thank
it's
you, Uncle
growing.
Chael.
Yes, it's growing. It's growing. But it's nice to have all these folks joining us and following us. We really, really appreciate all the support. We love doing this. We've always said this. We're not going to do this for money or anything like that. More than anything, we just love talking fights.
Yeah.
We already
Here
do
we
this
are.
anyways, Will. We
Yeah,
talk fights
exactly.
anyways. If people
Yeah.
want to listen, let them listen. If they want to join in, let them join in. It's a lot of fun.
HLB Comer, the
You
legend.
know, if anybody wants to mention anything about Super Smash Bros. And maybe Rich the Casual will hop in. I don't know. But until then, it's just you and
Yeah.
me talking about Jan Blachowicz versus Aleksandar Rakić.
First round. Jan looking
Yes.
pretty damn good.
Jan looked
Got
pretty
caught with
good.
that jab. Looked like the glove may have caught his eyelid. Cut his
Yep.
eyelid open. And HLB Comer says 1,000 subscribers and Will take his shirt off. I've been putting on weight lately, man. I don't know,
1,000
but I'll do it.
subscribers. Will takes
I'll
his
do
shirt
it.
off. Will takes his shirt off. Down to 500 subscribers.
We dropped to 500. Yeah, exactly.
But Jan looked like Jan, man. He had
Dude,
a very nice a jab to the body and then up with the
it's
straight that he
it's
did a
this
few
right here.
times.
It's this combo that Rich has in this picture right here. He would lead in with that left hand, almost like a shovel hook to the body, and then
Mm-hmm.
come over the top with the right. And it was so awkward, but it was landing every single time. It was almost like he was punching at the same time with both, but just slightly first with the left to the body and then the right over the top. And then Rakic was like, I'm going to throw my outside calf kicks. And Jan was like, I'm just going to keep checking these and I'm going to keep throwing them back. And Rakic was like, I'll just eat these this whole night, I guess. I'm not going to
Yep.
check any of them because they were both throwing that low line calf kick a lot in the first round. But Jan was checking all of them. Meanwhile, Rakic was eating all of them, and his outside calf looked nasty by the end of the first round. That was a
Yep.
tough, and I think ultimately contributed to what happened in the third.
100%.
But what did you have in the first? Did you have first round, Jan?
Oh man, it was so close, and while that, like I mentioned, that shot to the body and then the overhand right that came through was beautiful. There was also a very nice jab straight from Rakic that he pulled a
Yeah.
few times that seemed to be really effective. But
Mm-hmm.
he didn't do it enough. He only did it a
Yeah,
couple
he
times, and I
really,
know you don't
yeah,
want to continue going back to the well and using the same move over and over again because Jan is a former champion.
tendencies.
He's gonna adjust, and then he'll
Mm-hmm.
counter that, right? But when he threw that, it actually worked, and it seemed to kind
Yeah,
of stop Jan in his tracks when he would just bring that pressure with the jab straight. But the first round, I had Rakic.
you did. I had Jan. I
Yeah,
thought it was a pretty clear round for Jan because it seemed like he hurt him a couple times, kind of
yeah,
wobbled him a
no,
little bit.
yeah, I had Rakic that first round. I have to go through and watch it again, man, because it was super late
Mm-hmm.
when I watched it.
Yeah.
Your boy
Second
over here
round.
is getting old, man. I have an early bedtime.
Yeah. Second round, completely different story. Rakic takes advantage,
Yep.
like that right here, gets the dump, uh, and just jumped on him and kind of just controlled him. Right, nothing too crazy from the top game from Rakic, but definitely maintained top position for the whole second round. I had going into the third. There's not much to talk about in the second round, honestly,
Yeah.
um, but I had a round of peace going into
1-1.
the second. Yeah.
Yeah.
To
I
me,
mean, I could definitely see that.
Yeah, HW Comer says, to me, it looked like Rakic overtrained and it caught up with him, carrying an injury into the fight, similar to Connor. I think he's onto something there. I think there's two factors into what happened in the third round. We can just talk about it now. Third round, there's trading again, and again, Jan is throwing that outside calf kick, and he throws it once, and then And he's kicking the left leg of Rakic, right? Rakic's orthodox stance, eating on the outside of his left leg. He steps back onto his right to get out of range, and you can totally see the ligament snap in his
It was
knee.
disgusting.
Dude, so bad. You could see him plant on it, and then
Buckled.
like it just something changed in it looked so bad, and he just instantly goes down. Jan recognizes it. Mark Smith recognizes it, calls the fight. And Rakic has since said that he did about 3 months ago have the same injury. So I think so. That's part of it. I think HW Comer's right. I think there was a little bit of coming in injured slightly. Maybe it wasn't fully healed.
So
And
3
then on
months ago,
top of
yeah, the
that,
same injury.
that's what he says. And on top of that, though, if he did come in injured, right, and Jan's blasting that left leg to the calf, and he can't put weight on it, now all of the weight is going onto that back leg in a way that it's not used to.
Yep.
And if it is injured, it's just a recipe for disaster.
Oh, for
I
sure.
mean,
Hate to see it.
nasty. You hate to
Hate
see
to
it.
see it.
And it was a good fight up until that point.
It
Dude,
was.
that first round I really liked. It was a fun first round.
It was.
Second round
And
was cool, but
Rakic is another one of those fighters that just seems like he has the perfect build for that weight class.
oh, dude, when I was watching it,
Lean,
you could see the
long.
speed difference, right?
Oh
Like the
yeah.
speed, you could see that Jan was having to rely on like how crafty he is, whereas Rakic is just fucking
Jan was trying to.
athletic.
He had to rely on the dark arts, man.
He really did. He's all talking about being Gollum and shit, trying to get his belt back. Shout out Jan, dude. He wears a Witcher necklace. You probably
I don't know
you
who
play
that
the
is.
you don't know the Witcher. It's a game. It was a
Oh,
book and
okay.
then it was a game, but it's Polish. It's so he's all stoked on it. He wears the Witcher necklace. Rich knows what I'm talking about. And then now he's talking about Lord of the Rings all the time and shit. There was a picture when
Oh,
he
dang.
had his newborn son in a crib and he's reading like The Hobbit to him or some shit. I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
that's sick, dude.
Jan's sick, man.
He is, man. He is. No, so with Jan, he was still first,
Yeah.
behind Glover Teixeira, the champion, of course.
Mhm.
So this is a W for Jan.
I mean, yeah. At
It's
the
a
end of the
W
day,
for
all
Jan.
said and done, this is a win.
So after Glover Teixeira fights the man dime, Jiří Procházka,
Yeah, the future
uh,
champ, you mean?
the future champ, does that mean you put Jan in there against him right away? Do you try to throw Magomed Ankalaev into the mix and say, hey, Jan, fight Ankalaev and see who wins between you guys? What do you do?
I think Ankalaev, he's rumored against Smith, right? For that July 30th card.
You might be right.
So I think they'll have to wait and see.
The light heavyweight division, when I look at it now, I feel like there's more separation that's being
It started
created
to, yeah.
between the elite and then the
Mhm.
second tier. You know what I mean? Where
Oh yeah,
when you take a look at, like, let's say the bantamweight division, and it's just killer after killer after
lightweight,
killer.
same thing.
Yeah, like I look at it now and I'm like, okay, you have your like top four, and then the champion, and then you start creating some pretty big separation there.
Yeah, but then you also have at the bottom, you have guys like Jamal Hill, who I think it's only a matter of
On the
time,
up and
right?
up for sure.
Yeah.
I just can't quite put him there
Not
yet
yet.
with,
Yeah.
Don Kalaevs of the world.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, man, it's tough. I feel bad for Rakic, man, because I
He
mean,
looked good.
he looked really good, and he's had a tough go lately because, I mean, he ducked a couple guys, right? He ducked Yidri, and then it kind of came back to bite him in the ass. I mean, but he might have been injured. If he's talking about, I mean, this is like a reoccurring thing, maybe, I don't know, but at least now that it happened in a fight, it's covered by healthcare.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
UFC will pay
Well,
for the surgery.
unless he says, hey, this was a previous injury, then I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Now the UFC's like, wait a sec,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
in with this? Yeah,
That's on you, bro. That's on you.
yeah.
And
So
with
dirty.
the fight against Anthony Smith, man, again, not the most exciting fight.
No,
He wins by unanimous decision against Thiago Santos. But dude, I feel like he
or
really
that,
came in more aggressive
dude.
against Jan.
Oh, and this one, yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Which I
But
appreciate. Thank you so much, Alexander
I,
Rakic.
pre- I appreciate you doing that.
But
Thank
what
you.
did he give up for that?
Yeah,
Everything.
everything. Yeah.
All right, man. Anything else on the main event?
Not really, man. That's about it, right? I mean, stoked for Jan. bummed for Rakic. You don't want to see it end like that.
And I mean, I don't think Rakic falls too far down on the rankings after this.
No, I don't think so either.
All right.
I mean, they were around a piece, in my opinion.
Hey everybody, Romero and Will here. Thank you so much for watching that short clip. It's just a small clip of what we covered this last Sunday.
Yeah, if you want to check out the full fight card recap, the link is in the description, and it's going to be on screen at the end here. Don't forget to go back and watch our fighter interviews that we have. And don't forget to tune in live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and you can join in on the fun.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It goes a long way. All right, everybody, thanks for watching that short clip from Story of the Fight.